Hey, what's going on, all my mini-bots and mini-cons out there in internet land? This is Dalton at Daltonians TFs, and today we're going to be taking a look at TFX-04 from Fansproject Protector. So, as you can see, got the whole TF Parallax logo. No, not Parallax from that terrible Green Lantern movie. This is Parallax as in, well, Fansproject Parallax. So, got that there. You got the whole read up here on the back if you want to read that. Alright, let's get that out of here. And on the inside of the packaging, got this nice little picture of Protector, as he would look from the comic book, which I will show right about now. So, let me grab it here, if I can remember where I put it. There it is. As the box falls over, got the TF Parallax Reflection comic. Not a whole lot to it. And then it goes on to the instructions. So, very nice there. And then it's got a teaser for what looks like their retro future. So that's pretty cool. Let's get that out of the way. And bring in Protector himself. Now, as you can see, this is meant to homage the classics Rodimus. I mean, it's fairly simple. From VF mode, you go from this being Hot Rod, open these panels, slide this in, close it up, and there you got him in his Space Winnebago mode for Rodimus Prime. Now, as you can see here, I'm rolling them back and forth. These wheels don't rotate on the ground. I mean, you have to put down a lot of force for it to rotate, but normally, just rolling it around, those wheels are raised up. One thing I do want to mention is he does come with these, and if you got the sidearm, basically Firebolt with him, you did get these chrome pieces to match the Henkei version, and they are fingerprint magnets because they are chrome. So set these off to the side. We'll take a look at those later. As you can see here, it does look very nice. Nice little detailing here for the exhaust pipes and molded in flame details, which I find just absolutely amazing with this. It's a little loose right here. And you got the little weapon from his former self in the back there. I mean, you can remove the missile if you don't want it there. I usually just keep it there. I mean, I'm not usually having this in this mode, but again, Space Winnebago, nothing much to it. So, let me get him into robot mode real quick, and I will show you how to combine this with him. Okay, now we have Rodimus in his robot mode, and with this, I already took the liberty of removing the blaster and the rear spoiler pieces that go in under here. Now real quick, let's go ahead and take this apart. You just want to lift these flaps open here, rotate them down. You want to make sure these are actually closed up first. Take them down and around, like so. Actually, before you do that, getting ahead of myself here, like always. I'll rotate these pieces down, rotate them out of the way, and then back here you just want to untab them from the back section. Make sure that stays in. Want to pull this piece up right here. Pull these pieces off here at the side. I usually grab it by what will be the forearm. Pop that out. And you've got a big chunk of unused plastic. You actually want to come under here, rotate this whole section down. Rotate this as well, down. Rotate these panels around like before. And flip up that reticle. Rotate up these pieces here. Pull this out. And there you've got the tank mode for the rest of Protector's trailer, which uses up a lot more plastic here than what the Fansproject City Commander uses for its gun. So put that off to the side, but that is actually accurate to how Rodimus is. So, got all these pieces here. Well, let's go ahead and get these ready for the combination. Want to fold this around, rotate this panel up, rotate that up, and there's one boot. Rotate this around, up, and up. There's the other boot. Now for this, you want to rotate this panel around. It's on a little hinge. Rotate both parts down. Rotate the fist. Rotate the shoulder. There you've got one arm ready. Rotate this out. Rotate this down, down, wrist, shoulder. Alright, then you got those two. Then here, you want to remove this little engine block piece and push that forward to expose the flames. And there you go. Now, as for Hot Rod himself, I want to rotate the feet up and around. Go ahead and do that for both of them. I want to rotate the fists in. I like to bring these spoilers back. Rotate this up. And you want to keep the elbows bent, but I'll get into that more later. And there you got Rodimus pretty much ready for his upgrade. So you just want to take this and that snaps on, much less of a fright than with the City Commander leg pieces. You want to take these pieces for the arms. You'll see that little kind of hook there. There's a little piece that comes up further, right back there. We'll just slide this right here. Slide that forward, and then this top little hook here will clip onto the tire. I'll do that same with the other side. Bring it forward and clip. There you've got most of Rodimus ready. You want to take this piece right here, that'll snap on. There's that. And this little engine block piece is actually the new head, which, I mean, it works. One thing I like to do is rotate that, oh, not so far, down a little bit so he has a little bit of more face, I guess, and speaking of face, it falls out. So I guess this is going to have to stay all the way, oh, come on, cooperate, no, no. There we go. All the way slid up into his face. And there you've got Rodimus mostly. And instead of using these regular orange pieces, I like using the chrome. I just think it looks a lot more, well, just a lot better, basically. Just get that nice metallic sheen. That looks nice. There's those. Now, as far as the weapon goes, you can take the old flamethrower, remove that. You want to make it sideways to where the screw's pointing down. Plug that in and rotate this out. And there you've got him with his blaster. And like I said before, I got the sidearm, which is basically a firebolt. And there he is in his little gun mode. It keeps holding. And yes, one thing I forgot to mention is that Rodimus can hold him via this 4mm peg here. And this 5mm peg is what, you know, Rodimus Prime uses to hold him. He does transform. Surprise, surprise, he is a target master. Just split the arms here, rotate them down, and not a bad little target master dude. He's got little swivel shoulders, bicep swivels, or elbow swivels, ball jointed hips, and nothing at the knees. And then he can bow, or super excited nod. Get this, go ahead and fold this back up. And we got him back in gun mode, and you can clip this little piece right here. This is what I like doing, kind of homage his animated counterpart, you know, from the Transformers animated series, not his G1 animated counterpart, and give him kind of a crossbow. So that's really cool. Now back on to this portion. You can see right here, you can lift this up, pull that off, you can extend this, been such a long time I've actually had to pull this thing apart. There we go. That extends, rotates up into there, and this falls off again. And there you've got his more G1 looking trailer cannon thing. He does have little posts here that can rotate out, and his hands can fit inside of that, but not a huge important thing to do. I usually keep this on a separate shelf, and I smash it into my light for some reason. Now you can see here he does come with his own version of carrier from the Fansproject G3 trailer, which is basically roller, so he's got his own version of roller. And this can hold the weapons, being the larger cannon, the smaller cannon, or sidearm firebolt. So not bad, and you can flip this little section out here and store the little flame piece, which is also really cool. So let's get those out of the way, and one quick final thing I want to take a look at is he comes with this little handshake piece, which you can plug that in there. Let's go ahead and take firebolt out. And you can grab your classics Henkei or other version of Optimus Prime, and you can make them shake hands. So kind of a passing of the torch type thing. So that's pretty cool. But, you know, that's pretty much it for this. Really awesome add-on. Makes him go from a really tiny deluxe to a smaller Voyager class. I mean, would be nice to at some point get a new Rodimus, or, you know, just that can pretty much do what the Masterpiece does, but in classic scale, or just a better Hot Rod figure. I know the Cloud line has theirs, but I really want a US retail that's easier to get our hands on. But other than that, not much else to say. Really cool set. If you haven't got it, I wouldn't go out of your way to get it. Just, you know, if you can find it good for a decent price, definitely get it. Other than that, pretty much all there is to say. Take a look at my gallery of this guy. It's down in my Facebook page, down in the description below. Check out my Twitter. I'll see you guys next time, and have a very happy holiday. Christmas is coming up next week. No reviews coming out. Going to be taking that week off for Christmas with family and everything, so I'll see you guys here in a few weeks. So, see ya.